Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another exciting episode of the show to be named later. After a lot of thought last week, thought Baker's ideas pretty much sucked, so I ignored all of them. We still have an open forum for show idea suggestions, so please keep them coming. I do appreciate it. But so excited to be here. We are not live, but on location up in Blaine. Yep, Blaine today with our guest, our buddy Jake. But first, want to get caught up on the week that was in fantasy. Overall, a mixed bag across the board. Not a lot of really great matchups. Some injuries, bye weeks coming up and impacting a lot of matchups this week. So the waiver wire was very active. A lot of tight ends, some bidding over a couple running backs. Kept it active. TJ, thank you so much for compiling all that and getting that out onto the Facebook page for everyone. I really appreciate it. I know we all enjoy that as well. Most importantly, it's been a very, very difficult day for me, though. I know you guys are all concerned about how I'm handling the news with the injunction being lifted for the Zeke suspension. And frankly, I'm not handling it very well. I've been drinking a lot. And I'm hopeful that the full appeals court will hear this versus those three idiots who decided to go rogue and make a decision that they had no jurisdiction to make. We'll see when we get all 15 judges together what they say, and then hopefully we can try again in the Dallas Appellate Court as well to get a truly good man, a good human being, and a role model for all of us back out on the field. But that's enough about this. Let's get into what we're all here for. I'm very excited to welcome the all-time winningest player in our league. Yeah, I don't like saying that either. And a former champion as well. Please welcome Jake Esselman.
Hello, sir.
Hey. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home.
Happy to have you.
Like, I gotta tell you, this is how you host right here. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Usually we're supposed to be a little bit more fancy, but we can go cash if this is the setup you got. So thank you.
A little bit more relaxed.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's some good scotch too. But tell me, how's life, man?
Life is good. Life is busy. It's chaos, but it's all good.
I got mauled when I walked in here, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That puppy that you had is now very gigantic.
We have Beast. Beast, it's like the Sandlot dog.
It's way cuter.
Yeah, way cuter.
But what else is new? We got a couple dogs running around.
Yep, we got some big dog running around. The old dog's still chilling out.
It's still alive, right?
It's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it's breathing.
Been here in the house here for about a year now, so we're getting settled in. Got good news next door, Packer fans.
Good.
So we're
That's
raising
important.
a neighborhood of Packer fans here.
That's what we like.
And then my wife got a new job, so she's been traveling quite a bit. She travels probably about a week out of every month. So we get daddy daycare here for about a week.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, but it's awesome. It is terrifying. I don't get much sleep.
That's alright. You're looking good. It's alright.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're up here in Blaine, which is very, very far away from the cities. When are you going to move to the cities?
Boy,
Because I don't know if you knew this, there's a lot of league members down in those areas. Like, you could, hang out with us and stuff.
that would be awesome. You know what? We just gotta hook up the horse and trailer, make our way into the big city every once in a while and see you guys.
I wouldn't bring a horse.
Well, it might take a little longer.
Well, that's alright.
I got a minivan. Should I bring that?
Oh, it's so sad.
That's bad.
I'm sorry. But the minivan comes with, of course, children. So talk to us a little bit about them. I won't give them a hard time. They're fantastic.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. 4-year-old Adeline and a little bit over a 1-year-old Everly. So 2 little girls. So here's the deal. Used to not be an emotional guy, right? Very stoic.
Oh yeah.
You have a couple little girls, and they start to tug on your heartstrings a little bit, and you can't even watch America's Got Talent anymore without tearing up with these little girls up there on stage.
Do they have the golden buzzer?
They always have the golden buzzer. Anything they do gets the golden buzzer.
I need a golden buzzer. No, so are you having a lot of tea parties and playing dress up, or are they?
You go downstairs. We got dress up. We got tea parties. We got castles, Barbies.
So what is it gonna take to get a picture of Jake wearing a tutu, drinking some tea?
Oh boy, come here on a Saturday morning and you'll get it.
Okay. I think we'll all be here next Saturday. I think is what we've decided. So that's perfect. But that's exciting. And so, are we in school yet or no?
No, preschool.
Preschool,
yep, and then daycare for the other one.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Good. Well, anything else I'm missing? What's new?
No, those are the big heavy hitters. Just trying to survive every day. Here's the deal: when you have kids, it's you make it through the day, and if everybody's still breathing, it's a win. And wake up and do it again tomorrow.
That's a high bar you set for life right there. I'm proud of you. But we do ask every single week. We all know each other quite well, but everyone's got some secrets. So spill it for all of us in the league. What is the deepest, darkest Jake secret? And I'm sure the live studio audience right here would love to hear that as well.
She might not even know my deepest, darkest secret. And that's my sister, not my wife. My wife probably knows it. Do you want like a legitimate one, like a crime spree?
A juicy one.
A juicy.
I mean, I it's gotta be real.
Yeah, well, it's real.
But what don't we know?
So I got a couple of them, but I got a breaking and entering story. That was legitimate.
Let's hear
and
it.
that one I've only told one other person. That's my wife.
What'd you do?
So this was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, my buddy, I hung out with a little bit of a rough crowd in middle school and had to make a life change.
I could tell.
Yeah, a life change
for sure.
once high school came around. But you go, you have a party at a friend's house, and you're looking for a beer or something. And it's pretty young in 8th grade.
What were you, like 12?
We were young, and the neighbor up the street, apparently my buddy knew that they had beer in their fridge. So what we did was we snuck out at like midnight, and I didn't want to participate. I really was nervous about this whole thing, so I was just the getaway man. I stood outside and watched my buddies run into a house and grab a 24-pack of beer and sprint out, and we ran back to his house, and we enjoyed a cold one.
I don't know whether to be like embarrassed for you or impressed. Like that's kind of badass, actually. So for your friends, you just saying that you didn't do anything.
I just enjoyed the benefits of their hard work.
That's not surprising, actually.
Yeah.
Because in addition to, because you've made a habit of enjoying the benefits of other people's hard work, and and we know this because I talked to your wife, and I know that she makes all of your fantasy football decisions, and you get the credit. And so, outside of that nonsense, tell me, what is the secret other than just letting her do it all that has made you so successful all these years?
I know you think it's my wife.
I know it's your wife.
But every night before Adeline goes to bed, I give her my phone. And she sets my life.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Could we just replace you with her, actually?
She's way better at trash talking than me. So
I believe that, actually. That's true. But we do have a couple of other Facebook questions that I want that have come into us. We already got to Patrick's about who runs the team, but TJ wants to know, you've made a habit of, if not winning, actually placing in fantasy football the past few years, gotten some money coming back in. Obviously, you just bought this brand new, beautiful home. I assume that's what you used your winnings to buy this house, but if not this, what else have you been using your winnings for?
I live with 3 girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy to have clothes on my back.
Okay.
And they get everything else. So all my fantasy winnings goes into the Adeline Everly Ashley Spending Fund. So
What a job.
I play for them.
That's great motivation.
Yeah.
The other woman in my life, I play to destroy every single weekend, so this causes some problems.
There you go.
So we have an email question. Joner wants to know, as a member of the prestigious Order of Fishhooks, how do you plan on defending our honor and knocking off Patrick this week?
Patrick has been a shock this year.
Where did he come from? He's good.
I thought, he was drunk during the draft, but apparently not. He did pretty well.
He probably was, though. You think he's just high functioning.
It very well could have been.
Yeah.
You know what? The bye week's hit me hard this week. I'm not super confident going into this week, but if I can get a strong performance out of Devontae Adams, who had a pretty good week last week.
surprising play. That was fantastic.
I think he'll be my hero and carry me to the promised land.
For your sake, I hope he does. And I'm still a little bit of a patcher from last week, so I guess I'll cheer for you. We'll get to the rest of the picks in a minute, but your team name this year, draft your doppelganger.
That's right.
After your doppelganger, of course, Big Ben Roethlisberger.
That's right.
This is kind of taken on a life of its own, I think, of all the doppelgangers last year, all of which I thought were a lot of fun and really
Very
fantastic.
Well, very well.
I think we got a couple more to wrap up, so Jackie, get on it. But really embraced it this year. And having this backstory of what makes you being Big Ben, I think funny, some might think a little inappropriate, is the spirit of our game this week that we're going to play. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the big board right here, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Get this set up. So, everyone in the league here. So what I want to do is, as the only person in our league that is actually like claiming ownership of any children, especially two beautiful young girls, I want to know what you really think of everyone in the league here. So, in your fatherly judgment, let's go through the league here and see on a scale of 1, well, technically to 11, who you would most want to date your daughter.
Right on.
All right, so we'll start with Tom Moran.
Tom Moran. Great guy. Badger. We're going to start with him. You know what? He tried to bust out the Terminator on me once, so he's not going to start towards the top. He's going to start in the middle.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh. Derek, who is in the league, even though I haven't heard from him in a couple years.
Yeah, I work with Derek now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's a automation technician for Train. So he's got that going for him. Good job. And I've known him for years. So, Derek, you're crazy, man. No, I gotta put you at 8 for right now. Oh no, or off the board.
That's probably a safer spot for her, to be honest, right?
There you go.
Alright, well, he's on the other side of the world right now, but our buddy Matt Keeler.
Keeler, dude.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, it's Gopher.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's it.
Teej.
World traveler.
But back in the States.
Back in the States. You never know where he's going to be next. I just can't have him taking my baby somewhere.
No,
somewhere way far away.
I hear you.
You're going 9. Unless you take me with you. Then you could rise on the board.
Alright.
Gooner. Mr. Decisive. Vikings fan. Definitely puts you on the lower end of the board.
That's fair.
Boy. Gooner, you're going at 7 right now.
7. That's a decent showing,
Yeah.
actually. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
What about Tommy Baker?
Baker. Single. Still single. Packer fan, Badger. Gosh, those things put you towards the top. Baker, you're starting out at number 2.
Saving some spot
He had
for the biggest gentleman that you'll ever meet, a kind, caring soul. Me.
Jeez. Logan. You got some of those same qualities, those deep qualities I'm looking for. Packer and a Badger.
That's what I do.
Boy. We're gonna, you know what? I think you treat Jackie pretty good too.
I think so.
I don't want to put words in her mouth. But we'll put you up here, number 3 for right now.
That pisses me off.
I
I don't have to be number 1, but above Baker.
Things are still up for grabs.
Now this is the interesting one. The only female in the league versus the motley crew you had here. How about if one of your daughters brought home Jackie?
Jackie, such a nice lady. Where would you go? You know what? With room to improve, you're not 11. I can't put you at 1. But I will put you above Goon.
That's
We'll
fair.
go with number 6.
That's fair. All right. I'm assuming the gopher. What about?
That's
fair.
right here, down here. There we go.
Everyone loves Kai B.
Oh, Kyle, good dude. All right, Kyle, we had a blast at your wedding. Gosh, you know what? I think I'm gonna make a move.
You gonna, okay?
You know what? Well, we're gonna go here for right now.
All right.
But I have a feeling that some pieces are gonna move here.
Peace and move. Patrick.
Patrick, good lord, dude, I roomed with you all 4 years. I just can't do it.
No,
Sorry, man.
if half the stories I've heard about that man are true, that is a fair spot.
Over half are true.
Is it?
Just trust me.
So no one is in the number 1 spot, but I mean, this list does go from 1 to 12. Obviously, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
But there is someone else we can throw on the
Oh,
list.
good lord.
So, Big Ben, your doppelganger, where would you put him if he were in the league?
Gosh, I was hoping you'd have an NFL player on the list that I could just, but not this guy. Rogers was who I was saving that spot for.
That's too easy.
It's way too easy. So, question is, who makes the move? Boy. Patrick, you're not moving to the top, so. But I will put Big Ben above the Gophers.
I very much approve of this.
Yeah. Everybody else. Boy. Do I have to put someone at number 1? I probably do.
Yeah, you probably do.
Let's see. We'll say that 4 are in the running. Kyle, we'll move up here. Number 4. Jackie's gonna move up
There
to
it
number
is.
5. Gooner. Derek. Deej. Patrick, right above Big Ben.
Yeah,
Strong.
No, that's fair. But the top 3.
Top